Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Tasmin binti Muhammad Noor. My matrix number is 2022605226. My teammates and I will present the issues and solutions for the issues based off topic federalism. The first issue that I have been identified is about Kelantan oil royalty issues that was still being disputed between the state government and the federal government. Kelantan demands the payment of oil royalties from the central government, but central government denies to pay, and the issue was related to the agreement between the Kelantan state government, the federal government of Malaysia, and the federal government wholly owned Oil and Gas Corporation, Petroleum Nasional Berhad Petronas, that was signed in 1975. Based on the agreement, the state government would be eligible for 5% of revenues generated based on the extraction of oil and gas from the state's onshore and offshore facilities. However, based on the claim by the state government, the federal government and Petronas have denied the rights for the royalty payment. Reflecting the opinions expressed by Kelantan people during the 2018 election campaign, Pakatan Harapan has vowed to make royalty payment a priority if elected as the federal administration. This matter then progressed through various stages, culminating in judicial procedures. The suits were later withdrawn by the state government in 2019. However, until now, there has still been no clear indicator or time frame for the Kelantan state government to obtain the rights of the royalty as guaranteed by the agreement signed almost 45 years ago. The issue of the petroleum royalty dispute is still indecisive due to the technical issues related to the boundary survey between the state of Kelantan and the state and territories bordering it. The ways need to be taken is elect a wise new leadership to unravel this problem, then choose a leader in the state with strong influence to raise their right back. The government need to find the best way to pay the Kelantan royalty. Thank you. So next.
My name is Mimi Nazira binti Napia. My matrix number is 2022888002. Next, the issue that arises about conflict between federal government and state government is calligraphy subject in vernacular school. The implementation of calligraphy in Year 4 Malay language subject in vernacular school has been set by Ministerial Council. Education Minister Dr. Mazli Mali said that the issue of education is for the federal government to determine. Since it is a national issue, therefore, all states in Malaysia should follow the policy that has been implemented by the government. This implementation includes Sabah and Sarawak because those states are also enshrined under federal constitution. However, Sabah and Sarawak remain with the stance of not implementing the calligraphy in vernacular school in the state. The Deputy Chief Minister of Sarawak, James Masing, gave a recommendation to Minister of Education, Science and Technology Research to reject learning card in Sarawak state schools. Even Sarawak Democratic Action Party (DAP) Chairman Chong Chiang Chen also said that majority of the people in the states were against it. He also urged Putrajaya to make CAT as an optional for vernacular schools in Sarawak. The solution taken to address the issue is the government should implement a calligraphy program at vernacular schools. The objective of this program is to attract the students' interest. Last but not least, the government should implement the calligraphy in vernacular school as an optional. This solution is an effective step to alleviate the objections that arise against the issue.
So the third issue is about the autonomous power of states. Before I start, let me explain a little bit about the federalism. Federalism is a system of government under which government powers are divided between central government and the small government units. It is a method of dividing the power of between two levels of government. So the issue here that is related to federalism is the autonomous power of states. For example that we can get to see all over the internet right now is the autonomous power of Sabah and Sarawak states. As the evidence, Sabah demands that federal should give them the right of handling their own economy. Plus, Sabah and Sarawak also want to have their own right of the education power. From my point of view, the solution for this issue is, first, we have to elect and choose a new minister that can spread more awareness about MA63, which means Malaysian Agreement 1963, which is mentioned more about Sabah and Sarawak powers and right. It is very important to choose the suitable and qualified minister, especially younger minister, to talk about this Malaysian agreement. So the younger minister that can develop a new ideas about how to give awareness and knowledge to the youngest generation so they can be brave enough and influenced by them to talk about their rights in their own states. For the second solution is strengthen and renew history subject in primary school. There should be mentioned more about the MA63 in their syllabus in order the youngest know and learn more about our country and defend their rights in their own states. Thank you.